everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors. Today we're out having a little bit of fun, or we're getting ready to have a little fun with the Axial Yeti Jr. This, as most of you guys know, you've seen the regular Axial Yeti on our channel as well as the Axial Yeti XL. And when they came out with the Junior, for us it was like, if we don't buy this, the universe will be wrong in many ways. So we had to buy this. And so we did. I'm excited to try it out. We've actually had a little bit of experience with this under our belt. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, but for now.
And we did an unboxing for our patrons.
Yes.
So if you're interested in that, go check out our Patreon page, link down below.
So let's see what comes in the box really fast, and then we'll go drive it and have a little fun. The first thing that I love about this setup is this guy. Isn't that cool? This is a cute little cartoony Yeti. All right, so you get the truck itself, of course. The transmitter is a new style of transmitter that they're going with. It is Tactic.
TTX 200.
Yes, but it's a nice foam steering wheel, and it feels pretty good. You get your wall charger.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's USB. I forgot. That is weird. I thought that was weird when we got this, that it's USB. And it took a long time to charge, and this is the battery that it came with. It is just like the Andromeda batteries. I mean, exactly like them. Your axial bag of spare parts, which is to be expected, and a very nice manual and some ads in there. So now we just want to power it on, but I want to show you guys how this works. You take the two body clips off the front here. Don't you have to? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not lifting all the way.
Yeah, okay. You know, it's kind of unique, so we'll take the time to show you here. And then you lift up just like the others, which is cool. We'll have the stats and all the information that you need as far as the motor and steering servo and everything go. We'll have that linked down below. We're not going to get too technical in the video just yet. So that locks in place back there. Abby, I think you have to turn that on first. Mm-hmm. Axial has a tendency of, if the truck gets power before the transmitter, it just likes to go full throttle and run away. So
at least that used to.
Used to be. I'm not sure if this one is.
We don't really test that anymore.
No, it's a little on the dangerous side. That's why with these toy grade quads, when we review them, I always say I wish the transmitter went on first, but the binding process requires that the quad is on first, because sometimes it can be dangerous when you do it the other way around. Let me just put that in there a little bit better. Okay, all right, let's have a little fun. This is four-wheel drive, of course. Go ahead and give it a little juice. There we go. And everything is proportional, so you can give it a little bit of steering, a little bit, or all the way. And you can give it a little bit of throttle, or all the throttle. Okay, so Abby, oh, I'm sorry. Abby's at the controls, and let's just see how it does. It's cruising right along in the grass and the dirt just fine. Looks pretty good. Very nice. Oh yeah, cool. It's actually going really well. I like it. What scale, what size is this? 1/18th, is that right?
I think it's 1/18.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we're in the grass. It looks like
It's been a while since we bought this.
We've had it for a while, as most of our patrons will know, and that comes for a reason that you haven't seen it on the channel yet. We had a bit of a struggle with the charger initially. When we got this, the included charger didn't seem to do a very good job at charging it. Oh, and we brought it out and had a really short, like 30-second run time. Then we realized, hey, this is the same battery setup as the Dromedas. Let's just use our Dromeda charger and see how it does. Same milliamps, same voltage,
but
everything.
But it's a wall charger.
But it's a wall charger as opposed to USB. And it seems to have worked. It's spunky, it's got power.
Yeah, it's doing way better.
Yes. And
let's go take it to the hill.
Okay. Okay. Let's
we'll take a walk.
Okay. We'll walk on the path and you drive it up there and see how it does. So we'll take it to the epic hill. We'll see how it does. There's some kids up there, so we may be a little bit more quiet when we're up there filming. But as I was saying, the battery situation seems to be much better now. I don't know if we got a dud charger. Probably the case. I'd say the charger was just a dud. Oh, not bad. It's doing pretty good at off-roading. It's looking really good, actually. I'm very happy that this is working, because we bought this because I want it. And it's working. I was really worried that something was wrong, but I think it may be just the charger. Nice and slow, cool. Much of a, not really a grass crawler.
Should have gone faster through it.
Yeah, it's a rock racer. The Yeti always has been a rock racer. I think it's going to be able to climb the hill just fine.
Not the big hill.
As we kind of walked back down to do a little bit more bashing, we realized up there we couldn't do much with the audio. There were just a ton of little kids like,
Screaming.
"Oh, this is awesome!" Like, "Hey guys,
Yeah,
where are you going, guys?
What are you doing?
What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do?" Like, so we just kind of did a little bit of filming, climbing up the hill, and then we thought we'd walk back down to do the actual video. Just impossible to do with all those little kids.
I think it could have made it up the big hill if it wasn't for the grass at the bottom. It was pretty long, way longer than what it usually is.
Yeah, yeah. Hitting that grass at the bottom, like, boom, hit the, it was like hitting the
down.
brakes and just slowed it way down. Then it didn't stand a chance.
But on the smaller hill, it did good.
Owned it, yeah. So pretty good on hill climbing. Pretty bad at driving through grass. Definitely not a grass driver. I mean,
like really thick grass, like right here.
now if you have your speed built up, it can kind of do it.
Yeah, but
if you're going slow, it'll just get hung right up. But it's a 1/18 scale truck. Now, when we first got this, because of the battery issues, we were a little disappointed in pretty much the whole setup because we were calling it like just another Dromeda. But now that we have it out running, what do you think, Abby?
And it's working really well. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot.
I like it. I think that it is better quality than your standard Dromeda 1/18 scale, and I think it's fair to compare it to that because it's the same scale.
Right.
It's roughly the same price point, but actually a tiny bit more. And it comes with the Axial name backing it up.
Spare parts availability.
Yeah, upgrades. And it's cool to see them entering in this 1/18 scale realm because that means more people are going to be able to enjoy the hobby. Since you're not paying for a $400 or $500 truck, this comes in at a fraction of that cost, which is so cool. Oh, you hit like a big dirt clump. Okay, I only got to drive it for like a few seconds, so I gotta drive this again. Super cool. And one more beautiful thing about this, we were worried that maybe the battery did have an issue. So we charged one of our Dromeda batteries to come out today in case this had any issues, which means we have like, I don't know, 10 more batteries.
Yeah, we have a ton of batteries for this thing.
Which makes me very happy. So the nice thing about the size of this vehicle is that we can just bring it anywhere and everywhere we go because it's so small. Fits in backpacks, it's 4-wheel drive, it's able to drive just about anywhere except for tall grass. I mean, you see this grass. It's not like it's golf course grass.
You keep
like
hitting that, yeah.
But it does a pretty good job. There's a trail back here that I wanted to try it on. Do you want to go with me?
Okay.
No, I want to kind of, it's very hard to demonstrate how soft these tires are, but they are just so very, very soft. and squishy, which means they should have some climbability to them. I hope that Axial starts doing more 1/18 scale stuff and not just copying their larger scale stuff. I would like to see original small things like this, and maybe, you know, this is a rock racer.
Although an 18th scale SCX10 would be kind of cool.
Oh, absolutely. I still want them to do more copying. I just want to see some original small stuff too.
There's a deer down there.
Oh yeah. Get a nice zoomed in shot. Nice and steady.
It looks terrible, but there's a deer.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I would like to see more like maybe a Wraith style. So there's a little bit more clearance, and it'd be easier to go trailing with, just like I'm doing right now. So it's not full throttle, that's just kind of scale driving. And it's cool, it looks good. Handles these leaves pretty well, surprisingly. Now I'll go a little faster.
Oh yeah, it handles the leaves really well. No, you flipped it like 2 or 3 times now.
You're our truck specialist.
I am the truck
but
specialist.
This is fun. I really would like to take our trucks out and do more trailing. We don't do that enough.
No.
And these are, oh man, there we go.
No, you saved it.
These are fun. This is really fun. Good scale size. Just, yeah, I'm very happy with it. Very pleased with how it performs. I think if you guys want a top quality 1/18 scale vehicle, this might be the nicest 1/18 scale vehicle we've had our hands on. Just the tires and the shocks and everything make a big difference.
It looks really good driving around too.
It really does, hitting these roots and stuff. All little bumps, it handles it really well. True 4-wheel drive. I'll bet people buy these and mod them like crazy.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know, Axial, they're living up to their name with this. They really are. They put out a top quality little 1/18 scale vehicle. Oh man.
But it does remind us a lot of Dromeda, just in the size and the type of battery.
Yes.
And there's no metal parts on this, right? It's mainly just
pretty much all plastic,
except like the shocks.
Axial has a tendency of doing that. They sell you a truck that's all plastic, and then they want you to buy the
upgrade parts.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Plus, it's fun to do the upgrades. It's really fun. This is nice. I'd like to see some lights on this.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, definitely a good little quality vehicle. I can't say enough good things about it. And actually, this runtime has been pretty impressive too.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll pass it off to you again, because this little section, this spot that we're in, is really fun. I like this. Here you go. Oh, see, it's easy to roll it here. Yeah, this is cool. This is a nice truck. I'm happy to be saying that too.
That's what I get for saying something about you.
Yeah. I think it is important to point out that that's a nickel metal hydride battery. It is not LiPo. Also, that is a brushed motor, not brushless. But a lot of times people don't realize for certain applications, brushed motors can actually be better than brushless motors. Now, it's not always the case. In many cases, like quadcopters and airplanes, you kind of want to go brushless, but you can get a little bit more torque out of your brushed motors than you can on brushless at like low range, like for rock crawling and stuff. That could do a little bit more damage and create more heat in a brushless motor. In a brushed motor, you can get more like climbing ability. That was pretty cool. I don't know everything about motors. In fact, I have very limited knowledge on motors, but I do know that they put brushed motors in these types of vehicles for a reason, not just to save on cost. I've seen brushed motors that cost a lot more than brushless motors. You know, there are just certain times where it's okay to use brushed. Well, this is a really great run time, longer than I was expecting. I don't want to make the video too long here, but this is just an awesome truck. Abby, tell us what you think here.
I like it a lot. It runs really well, except for tall grass. I mean, it even handled leaves, really thick leaves, so let's tell you something about what it can handle. If
you compared it to like the Dromeda Monster truck, which is that's probably the Dromeda's best off-road vehicle.
Oh, this is way better.
Yeah, I agree.
The price tag's a little more.
It's a little more. Now, if you compared it to like that black and green truck with lights pre-installed, what do you think?
The black and green truck is a good deal. It has lights.
It's about half the price.
It can handle everything, and it's half the price.
Yeah.
So it's really name brand is what you're buying here.
Yes, yeah.
Axial has a really good name and spare parts.
Tons of spare parts.
But at $65, $75 for that other truck, you just buy a whole new truck.
Yeah, and have a ton of spare parts. I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. You know, Axial has got it. They know their stuff. Super top quality. You're going to expect perfection and get perfection here. But sometimes not everyone can afford that Axial price. So what we'll do is we'll link this Axial in the description box below for you. And a little bit below that, we'll link the cheaper truck that we're talking about for you to check out. We'll even put our video there so you can see it running. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people have bought that green and black truck because of our video. And, you know, it would be worth your time to at least check that out in comparison to this. I'd say the Axial would probably kick its butt in a little race, yeah, right?
I'd say so.
Yeah, but still for like half the price, you know. Overall, this is great. I think if you buy this, you're going to be very, very happy with it, and you're going to want to do upgrades, metal upgrades, performance upgrades, light upgrades, roll bars. It does roll. It does roll, but we're just taking those turns a little too fast, a little too sharp. All right, guys, we're getting mosquitoes and the bugs are getting to us, so we're not even going to be able to finish this battery today. But there you have it. Everything, all the goodies will be linked in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.